Man is a man, woman is a woman. We're not going to change on that. Man is a man, woman is a woman. We're not going to change on that. Man is a man, woman is a woman. We're not going to change on that. The government worked very hard, including members of the opposition, to pass the necessary legislation, make the necessary policy changes. I mean, there were those saying that these, imperialists imposing global financial things on us, make we resist it. And what? Lose access to the international banking system? That's the logic of the argument. Yes, there are things we must resist when it comes to our values. There are things that define us as Jamaicans that we're not going to change on those. Man is a man, woman is a woman. We're not going to change on that. So we do. But we look at the things that are also in our economic interest. The
policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Big up the big man from now.
So is Jamaica standing firm or bending to global pressure? They say a country must stand on its value. But what happens when those values collide with global power? When Jamaica say man is a man and woman is a woman, is that strength or is it strategy? Let's talk about it. So recently, Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness made a bold statement during the national budget debate. He made it clear there are some things Jamaica will not change, no matter the pressure. But in the same breath, he warned about something deeper, losing access to the international banking system. And that's where things get interested. And that's where the power lies. So let's be real for a second. Jamaica is a country built on strong cultural identity. There are beliefs, traditions, and values that many people feel should never be compromised. And Andrew Holness is tapping into that. But here's the reality most people don't talk about. Jamaica doesn't operate alone. It's connected to a global financial system that can approve or restrict funding, influence policy, and then determine economic stability. So the real question is, can a country truly stand firm on values if it risks economic survival? Now let's zoom out. So different global leaders have very different views on gender. For example, Donald Trump has taken a more traditional stand. And as the video before stated, when he took his second term, that was one of the first things he said. And I was so appreciative of that statement he made back when he made it, because the whole thing was getting out of control. However, Joe Biden, the previous president of US, represent a more progressive agenda. And whether people like it or not, what happens in the US doesn't stay in the US. It influences global policy, financial institutions, and international expectations. So now the question becomes, is Jamaica leading or just adjusting? Let's not oversimplify this though, because this isn't about right or wrong. It's about power and positioning. Holness is doing something very strategic. He's saying we will protect our identity, but also we are not going to isolate ourselves from the global economy. And And that's not contradiction, that's calculation. So here what I want to ask you. If global powers made it clear that financial support depends on adopting certain policy, should Jamaica stand firm and risk economic consequences? Or should it adapt to survive in a global system? Because you can't always do both. But at the end of the day, this isn't just about Jamaica. This is about every small nation trying to protect its identity while navigating global pressure. So the real question is, are we witnessing strength or strategic compromise? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear both sides of this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to CBC, where we don't just follow the conversation, we challenge it. Bless up.